So, one of the things that I want to discuss, one of the things is this damn microphone that I have. I mean, someone designed this microphone to pick up anything, okay, which sounds great from a design perspective, but man, is it, man, when I turned on this microphone, okay, this morning, right before, like seconds ago, okay, I mean, I went from, let's say it's like 8 bars, okay, on there as far as picking up sound, and that thing was already at 6. I wasn't doing anything. All right, so you know what? I was like, forget this. So I go over to the other side of the room, shut off my switch, and shut off the switch is sitting here, and I got down to like maybe half. Okay, half of one bar, which is much better, but still, it's picking up the winding of the laptop, the fans of the laptop. Okay, all right. If I cover it up, the fans are going to increase. All right, and it's just going to come through the box or whatever I'm covering up with. So it's just, that's why you spend the money. I mean, this is only a $20 headset. That's why you spend the money for a microphone, do what you want to do, and that's with anything in life. Okay. All right. Now, as we're looking at this Warhammer screen, all right. I was just sitting there talking to myself yesterday about Warhammer, and I was like, one of the things I like about Warhammer is every game they make is different. I was like, I got to give them appreciation for that. Okay, so now we are going to talk about the command line. All right. So you have to look at where we're at now. All right. Think about all the stuff we have covered before we even decide to even think about actually going in and typing on something, okay? Because when I watch a Cisco course or a Juniper course or any type of course that has to do with networking, okay, and when I see someone talking about a particular topic, right? Even if it's a CCNA course and you're already in the device, like the second video, it's like that instructor's motivation is to keep you engaged. I don't give a shit if you engage or not. You're either here or you're not. And here's the reality of it is, okay, if you really enjoy the topics, it's part of who you are. You're going to show up regardless. Your engagement, it's there because this is this is a part of who you are. Okay? If you're bored and chewing gum and with your nails, hey, sorry, man. All right, apparently you need to do something else, or I'm just not the right instructor for you. The thing is, okay, I don't have to try. All I gotta do is just be myself and talk about the topics. Okay, all right, and I want you to understand all the stuff that we went through before we got to this level and got to this video. Okay, meaning that is the basics of the basics, because I didn't even go deep in that one subject. So I could spend hours, days and weeks and months on the OSI model. Okay, but at some point there's a threshold that you're going to cross where it's not benefiting you. Okay, so my job is to provide you with the basics, and there is no in-depth without basic foundation. Okay, so remember we talked about our modes before. We got our user exec mode. That's the one with the caret. Okay, that's this sign here. All right. Now where the hell's my caret? There it is. Okay, that's when, and we'll say router. Okay, that's that prompt. Okay. All right. Our next prompt is user exec mode. Now remember, and not privileged exec mode. Now remember, user exec mode, okay, is a mode that is there for you to only do certain commands. Like I can't save the configs. I can't do a show run on the configs. Okay. All right. Privileged modes means you have the privilege to get into the system and look at everything. Okay. All right. Now, our global configuration mode, okay, which will actually be router config, okay, that mode allows you to now, okay, do configurations. Okay, so think about this. In order to get into privileged exec mode, okay, I gotta type in the word enable. To get to, that brings me to this level. To get to the next level, I have to type in config T or configure terminal. Alright, it's the same thing, okay? Now, what you're doing is you're moving up an elevation of what you're allowed to do, okay? Privileged exec mode is a lot more powerful than user exec mode, and config T mode is more powerful than privilege mode, okay? Now, when you log into a device and hit that enter key, okay, this is the mode you're going to come into, unless I actually give you the ability to get into privileged exec mode without typing in the word enable. So let's go over here. Got some tea. Alright, so we'll actually go back in here. Not that I had to tell you that, but hey, it's too late now. Come on, come on. Oh, you know what? I can't access those because the switch is off. Okay, so we're going to do this a different way. And you know what? You know what? Let me see if I don't know if I set up devices for GNS3, and if I didn't, you're gonna watch me do it. I mean, what better way to eat up time than actually? And no, I didn't. So let's go ahead and la 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 la. You know what? The problem is going to be already off the bat, and it is not set up. Okay, so now you're going to watch me do this just because I want to prolong this process. All right, so GNS3. We're going to sign in. We're going to go to this email address. Okay, is it this one? It is. Okay. Alright, free download. And first thing we're going to do is download the VMware first. VMware workstation. And that's my little download up here. You know what's funny? There are some things that, most things, I don't really give a crap about. I mean, I really just don't. But I'm going to tell you, this little pop-down thing here, I think Chrome does the same thing. This is Edge, by the way. Okay, first of all, I don't use Microsoft's browser. I just don't. Okay, remember Netscape back in the day? Okay, all right, I didn't even like that. Okay, and the moment that I was able to get away from that, I could. All right, and I did. I went to Firefox. Okay, Firefox has started to become a resource hog, and then, you know, to me, it hasn't changed. Okay, I don't use Firefox, and you know what's funny? Okay, when we were running scans, when I was a security engineer, and we were running scans. Okay, all right, there was only one person in the entire organization that used Firefox, and I was like, this is insane. He was actually on my team. I was like, dude, how does it feel to be the only guy in multi-thousands of people on a network to be the Firefox guy? Okay, I was like, doesn't that ever give you a notion that, you know, this is a unliked piece of software. He's like, I don't care. It's my software. So I was like, okay, you're right. That's fine, but I just thought that was funny. All right, so, but this feature here, this is, you know, it's like, why did it take us so many years to get to this point? Okay, I love it. It's one of my, it is my favorite feature. Okay, Edge, I had to go start going to Edge because even Chrome was starting to act stupid. Okay, and be honest, I don't think it's really Chrome's fault. Once I start getting some money in my pocket, which, hey, payday is this week. My first paycheck, my new job. Congratulate me, and I thank you very much. I'll be here all week. I appreciate that. All right, but it's only 1 week paycheck, so you know I get paid bi-weekly. So I gotta wait until the next week to actually start doing stuff. Okay, so GNS3. Okay, you see what I'm doing right now. Okay, I'm actually downloading the OVA file. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and import it just by double-clicking on an OVA file. That works because VMware is associated with a .OVA extension. Okay? You know? Okay, I had a dream that if I was going to do Cisco, okay, we were going to do like this whole straight up from scratch. Okay, going through computer basics to file structure basics, blah 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 blah. I had this whole thing laid out. Okay, but you know, you start realizing that people don't want to pay; they just want the exam, and that's not my style, man. I don't do that. And not to mention the fact, okay, I watch companies go from $1,500 courses down to $30 courses, and I'm like, dude, I'm not, dude. It ain't worth it. If I have to go down to $30, it's time for me to quit and do something else. Okay? I'd rather have a job making 6 figures instead of just, you know, trying to make 6 figures at $30 a class. That's just ridiculous. Okay? But, you know, that's why I do things the way I do, and no one says I'm right. Okay? Because trust me, my hardship is just as much as yours is. So don't get it twisted. All right. Now, my tea is done. So what we're doing is we're creating a GNS3 server, okay? So the GNS3 application can communicate with the server, and every change you make with the application is actually being made. The application is communicating with the GNS3 server, okay, and making the changes on server. Don't ask me why GNS3 did that. Okay, the application itself was perfectly fine. I don't know why they did it. Okay, but it still works. All right, but it's just, again, guys, you know, I'm not a fan of extra layer shit. That's not necessary. Okay, they could have left it alone, just like a simple application. Okay, and be done with it. I mean, seriously. All right, and you know, there's threads that say you can still do that. Okay, but all I know is I keep getting this stupid ass message from the concept of it can't communicate with the server. And you also gotta understand, guys, my motivation is not to learn the ins and outs of GNS3. Sorry. Okay? I don't need to be doing virtualization that bad. Alright? I have lots of equipment, so I'm fine. I can just take GNS3 and uninstall it and go right in my garage and pick up a couple routers and switches and be done with it. Matter of fact, under my bed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 routers sitting there, one 1841 and 3 2800 routers, and a switch underneath that. Okay, I got enough to build my labs. All right, and that's not. And trust me, that's not all of it. So now, all right, okay. Okay, am I looping here? Please manually configure by selecting the network entry in the menu. Oh, my bad. I've never had to do this before. The server will reboot at the end of process. Oh, you know why? I think I know why. Hold on for a second. Okay, okay, I know why. My switches are... Okay, so how do I do this though? Alright, first of all, DHCP, no. Address. Okay, okay, well, let's leave it at that. Let's go ahead and ping 10 dot, but that should be what it's configured for. I don't know why there's a dash there, but... Oh, you know what? Okay, first of all, let's stop right there. Let's go find out how GNS3 wants us to do it, because there's a pound sign in front of it, and that, in Linux terms, is a way of just making a comment. So it's not reading that information. Okay, so GNS3. All right, now we're doing this on the fly here, so you're paying attention to how I do things here. GNS3 network adapter manual configuration. How to manually configure to verify the network adapter settings in both GNS3. Make sure. Okay, all right. Let's try doing it that way. All right, so let's see if I can do it in VMware. All right, so let's go ahead and shut this down. I didn't think about that. Boop. Not saying this is going to work, but we're about to find out. Okay, so first of all, let's go ahead and clear the screen here. Alright, and then we're going to say ping 192.168.5.2. 5.5. Okay, let's go ahead and cancel that, and that too. We're going to bring this over here. We're going to go ahead and edit this machine. Host only is fine. Okay, alright, now let's go into my one of the things I like about VMware is their virtual adapters. Okay, which I don't seem to be now. So let's go back. Network adapter. I don't want to bridge it. Okay. Actually, let's do a custom, say okay. Let's see if that puts an actual virtual adapter in here. And it doesn't. I don't know why it doesn't do it anymore. Okay, let's go back and let's do our... And you gotta excuse me for my lack of understanding because it's been a long time since I've done this. No, don't want to do that. Settings? No, okay. Edit. Network editor, there we go. All right. Let's pause it for a second. Okay, our custom, which is See, it's right there. I wonder why it's not in my... change settings. Okay, alright. Auto bridging, VNet custom right here. Okay, it's a host only. Use local DHCP. Connect a host virtual adapter to this network. Apply. Okay, and you know what? We are also going to not use DHCP. Alright, click OK. Now let's see what's in there now. Bam! I got an extra one, which is this it? Yes, VMware Net 1. Let's go to Properties. Alright, because for some reason this is that. There you go. I was wondering, like, where's my timeouts? Alright, okay, so let's go into here. Alright, and we're going to say 192.168.5.5. Okay, alright, no default gateway. Okay, okay. Alright, and then I'm going to go into my adapter. Alright, oh, don't have to. Bam, there it is. Okay, alright, nice. So that part's done. Okay, so now, let's go ahead now and power on this machine now. And I don't think we're ready to do that just yet. Let's go ahead and power this off. I have to go make sure that I'm actually connected to that. And I can't do it while... Come on. Alright, edit machine. And my network adapter is not going to be 0. It's going to be 1. Boom. Okay? And then go ahead and power this bad boy on. Okay, so now it should come up and say the IP address is 5.5 for this particular host. Alright? I don't know if I did it or not. Oh, I guess I do. I wasn't my mouth was I wasn't inside the actual VM. Alright. Control A to get my mouse back. Let's see what happens now. Okay, so GNS3 version release is not 0, is not configured. Okay, alright, so now we're going to stop this, and I'm going to go ahead, power off, and I'm going to turn on DHCP for the network settings. For that particular one. Alright, so we're going into here and we're going to say change settings. Alright, and then we're going to set this one and use DHCP local. Alright, now I'm going to use this at 5.0 or 5.6.0. That's just a subnet. DHCP settings. Here we go. This is where I do my settings. Okay, so 192.168.5.5 10 192.168.5.5 dot 20. All right. Click OK. Apply. Okay. And now let's try this again. Notice that it timed out here, because I'm sure I pulled the non IP address that's higher, that's 10 or higher. So let's go back over here. All right. Status, details, and 5.1 is what I pulled. But it's kind of weird. Yeah, okay, yeah, 5.1 is what I pulled. It's kind of weird because I told it not to do it. I told it to start with 10, but hey. Okay, there we are. Bam. What's the first IP address? 5.10. Okay, so it worked. So apparently, the actual IP address is going to be set to the physical network adapter of the actual GNS3 server itself, or the host itself isn't going to be DHCP. Okay, so that's done. So now we can go in, if I wanted to, and take a look and see if I can access 192.168 dot 5.10. Okay, all right. Oh, it's HTTP. My bad. S. Bam. Okay, so now the server's up and running. Okay, so let's go back to GNS3 application. Okay, click OK. Now, all this cannot connect to GNS3, all that crap. All right, you see that? Can't connect to 153 or 128. So we're going to go back into here, click on Preferences, and Server. Guys, it took me a long time to figure this out. I'm not even kidding. I'm going to change this host, okay, to 192.168 dot 5.10. Now, if it actually has a 127.0.0.1, which is your local loopback address, don't use that. Put the actual real address of the server in there. Okay, now if we go move this window here, you can see there's nothing in here. Okay, so now let's go up here and click Apply, and bam. Okay. Now it says error connecting, but it's trying to connect to the 153 address, which I don't know why. Alright, so okay. Alright, but your server is green. So we're good to go now. So any changes we make here in this application gets made over here to this server, okay, which is not really here from a perspective of usage. Our GUI is in here. Okay? Alright? So you can actually go through this system here via web access for your GUI, okay, to do the same thing you're doing in here, but we're going to use this because, you know, application is so much better. So let's go ahead and do a new template. We're going to install an appliance, okay, and we're going to do routers. Please select an appliance to install. Well, you're not giving me any. Okay, I guess I'm just going to let's try this a different way. This is weird. That was weird. Maybe I'm not doing this right. Let's do preferences and ISO router. All right, Dynamics. All right, there we go. New image. Browse. All right, we're just going to go in here. Where do we store it? OS. Cisco, iOS, routers. Alright, we're just going to choose a 3725 to get, screw it. Alright, we're going to do 124. Alright, new image. There we go. Next. Chassis? You're gonna say that shit. I don't know what that is. Alright, my RAM. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple more slots here. All right. Now, network module, which is what the NM stands for, network module, 4T. Okay, so the 16ES, okay, that is your Ethernet switch. So we don't want to use that. But this should, I have to put 2 of these in here. This should give me 8 interfaces. Let's find out. All right, we don't want to do with cards. We're not going to do an auto PC. All right, matter of fact, we're going to go back here and take a look at our performance on our CPU side and see if it actually affects it. First of all, my hard drive is going crazy as usual. I got to figure out a way to fix that. I'm thinking about even taking it to the Geek Squad. This is figure this crap out because I ain't got time for this crap. All right, so now, which I've never done before. I don't, I usually fix stuff myself, but I've tried, and I'm already ready to bow down. Luckily, this is starting to drop. So, whatever I've done recently has made the hard drive response of going down and not being maximized all the time. It's been a much better experience, I should say. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply. All right, and right now we're at 42% of the CPU. Okay. All right, and let's go ahead. I guess I gotta install an appliance as well. That's weird. I don't get that. All right, so let's go back. Let's see what happened. Did I do this right? Yeah, where the hell is it? Yeah, it's not even in there. It didn't even put it in there. That's weird. You know, I'm going to do one of these. So that's going to give me 5. If I'm reading that correctly. So let's go ahead and say okay. Okay. And apply. And okay. Okay, that's literally not working. Okay, that's weird. Let's try doing it from here. Go to preferences, data mix, add a router, run the iOS and GNS3 VM, run this iOS router locally. I don't know what I'm going to choose. So I'm just going to add this one. Fill all requirements. Okay. All right. Add an image. Okay, 725. One of my favorite images you need, by the way. Here's what your carrots. Image uploaded. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try another image. Maybe this doesn't like an image. Let's do a 1841. No, don't want to do decompress. So I like the image. This image is an 1841 chassis is not supported on this application. Okay, so let's go back. 26. Here we go. 2610. I don't see the 15 image. Here we go. See how that works. No. Not what I was looking for. Let's try this one. No, I don't want to be the first image. It's not recommended. They can be unstable and buggy. Well, excuse it, hello me. Okay. I like the fact that you're telling me this. Alright, so is that this 2690 routers or that particular image? Let's do a 2691. No. Alright, pick that with no message. And now it gives me one option for a module. Okay, so apparently those only do one module. Fly. This isn't working. My routers are not going in there. Let's upload a code. So why can't I see it? I mean, why can't I not pull it down? Okay, let's go ahead and cancel this. Yeah, it's not there. Cancel. Go back to the server. Go ahead and click on here. We're going to create a project. And we'll just call it test. One project. That's going to bring me my canvas. Okay, and then I'm going to add a node, and that node is going to be a new template. Next. Cisco 2691. Let's choose that one. Install 2691. I've never done it this way, by the way. Never done it this way, by the way. All right, install file required. 2691. Okay. 2691. This is not the correct file. The Indian pod hash is okay. So we're gonna do that in a second. Hold on. Let me pause it for a second. E9. Okay, now I'm gonna go find me. Okay, now we can do this by putting each one of our images in there and wait until we get that same hash, or, okay, I can actually go to GNS3. GNS3. Approve images. We're going to do a search for 36, 37, 45, 26 series, 26. Well, this says 2691. Okay, alright. There it is, 2691. Okay, so mainline 12.4.25.d or 12. So this is the one I want right here. Alright. So let's move this over here. Move this over here. Shorten this. Shorten this. Okay, now let's try this again. Do you want to accept? No. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and import 29, which is 12.4.15. Yeah, I don't have that. Alright, so you know what? Enterprise is what I want. So let's go ahead and grab this. Alright, and I'm going to say yes, I'm going to take the risk. Import successful. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to create, add template. Template added. And there it is. Okay, so now let's go ahead and create a new canvas because I don't have a white screen. Alright, let's go ahead and just... actually, no, we can go ahead and open because we already created one. So we can open project. Alright, recent projects. And you know what? Forget that. I'm not going through all that. So let's just go ahead and create a new one. Our new Blade project. And we're just going to say test 2. Okay? Cannot create node. Please create a project first. I already did. Okay, that's weird. I'm going to go ahead and close that because that's just odd. And now it's gone. Okay, alright, so let's go in here and see. So this tells you right now that GNS3 is doing whatever it wants to do. So, add a node. Insert new node. Okay, so that should be coming up on the list here. I mean, it's like gone. Error with getting the computer list. Alright, our server's booting right now, so can't connect to GNS3 server because it hasn't booted yet. We're trying to get there. So let it do its thing while the server's booting. Okay, and it's not trying again, so let's go ahead and we'll do it again. And bam, there it is, okay? Wow. That's crazy, it's not there. Alright, so you know what, let's say 29, 26, 91. Please select an appliance. Well, you're not giving me an option. Okay, so right now, okay, I'm done with that. Alright, so let's go back over here. Let's try this again. Let's see if we can create a new top template. This is why I don't mess with GNS3. This is why I don't deal with. This is why I only deal with real equipment, guys. And yes, there's lots of people that get this stuff to work, okay, and it works flawless for them, and that's fine for them, not for me. I like my shit to work as if I was in the field. You know what? I'm gonna go back to my 37. That is my favorite Cisco 3725. That should be the right image. Which, oh, it says right here, T.14, I was doing T5. It still says not the right one. Okay. Add a node. Let's go back to our server again. Projects. Click on this project. Alright. I don't know why that's there. So I refresh. Okay, that's annoying. But you know what? I'm going to ignore it. Alright, we're going to add here. The image is missing. Okay, so now let's go back. I don't know how the image is missing when I put the image in there. We're talking about flakiness here. So let's go back and menu. Oh, that's how you get rid of that. Well, that's a good thing to know. Alright, so let's go back to the server. And not project settings. Those are just drawings. Go back here, server settings. Let's see what settings look like. The console settings, back to project. Select server. Console settings. Check for updates. Okay, that doesn't give me what I want. System status. Go delete this. Add a blank project. Well, where do I have to do the image changes? That is so weird. Hold on for a second. Let me go back here. I have no means of doing this. Let's go back to the application now. Sorry, GNS3, but I'm not liking your product. Whatever. Alright, so let's go ahead and click OK. And preferences, iOS, new. Which is in there. You see what's happening, right? I'm creating it and it doesn't, and it's not doing it. And this, I don't even know what the hell that is. Alright, and then it takes you back here to the manual. Alright, in order to create, okay, so we're just moving around here. So this video is a bus, okay, alright. Yes, I've had this work before. I don't know what's going on now. Don't really care, alright. That is my feeling on the situation, okay, because GNS3 has been around long enough where these type of problems shouldn't exist, okay. We tried 2 different routers. I think we tried 3 different images. Neither one of them worked, and when it did take it, nothing's there. Okay, whether I did it on the server or in the actual application. So, sorry GNS3, we're a bust. Next time I come back, okay, I'm going to actually do this with real equipment, and we're not going to have this problem. Alright, so I'll see you guys on the next one. Be strong, be determined, be Cisco.